Good morning. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak briefly today on a topic that has driven much of my career, that is collaboration. I want to discuss briefly three overlapping aspects of this. My experience working in an architectural cooperative, the practice's recent experience working on a collaborative contract, and the EDGE CIC Climate Action Plan, which is closely parallel to the work that Mina's framework. I'll just share my screen. And make it full blast. So I'm an architect and have been a partner with Cullinan's for 40 years, and I'm a convener of the EDGE think tank for the built and natural environment, both of which are collaborative ventures. Ted Cullinan set up the practice as a cooperative in 1965, in which we were all partners and all major decisions were and still are shared. Much has changed since I joined in 1979 when we worked on this pre-digital floor of a redundant warehouse in Camden Town. However, cross-disciplinary collaboration is just as important today. In 1991, we moved to Islington, and 2012 moved into our BREEAM Excellent retrofit of a listed building next door. Ted was awarded the RIBA Gold Medal in 2008, but he insisted that the work being celebrated was a collective effort. As a symbol of that, we still take it in turns to make lunch for everyone every Friday for everyone else. Temporarily suspended for the pandemic. In 1991, the EDGE multidisciplinary think tank was set up 25 years ago to encourage our professional institutions to work together. The climate and biodiversity emergency requires carbon reductions and capture, and that requires this collaboration between the institutions and all between parties in any development. Some might argue that this is not a natural way for construction's hunter-gatherers to behave, but we're all going to have to change what we do and how we behave if we'd have a chance of keeping within 1.5. Mina's comprehensive framework is collaborative through and through, but we also need to learn to respect one another. Collaboration is a cultural condition. And regrettably, those of us in the UK construction industry know just how class-based that industry is. We architects abused our power in post-war Britain and are now suffering the reversal of those power relationships. But the present procurement and delivery regimes is just as wasteful as the previous. To be blunt, I do not believe that we can deliver lean, mean, green, net zero ready buildings through the current competitively tendered design and build contracts, let alone energy positive ones. Whoops. We got stuck. The industry's lawyer-led adversarialism has long been endured. And the way back in 1994, the construction industry's sponsored Latham report, constructing the team championed partnering. It didn't catch on, but with a bit of help of John Egan 4 years later, it did spark a flame that led 20 years later to integrated project insurance as a Cabinet Office approved procurement method. An IPI project consists of the client, the architect, the structural engineer, the main contractor, the cost monitor, and the services contractor. This alliance board must embrace fully collaborative working at each stage in the contract, and attention is focused by a mutual pain-gain arrangement. So egos have to be managed as all decisions are made on a best for the project basis. This building, the building costs and performance is monitored throughout and underwritten by insurance. Cullinan Studio was chosen as a member of the team that has just completed the third IPI project, 4,750 square meter teaching building for Dudley College, inside time, inside budget. below the departmental benchmark and 4 years ahead of the RIBA 2025 target. IPA is not for the prima donna, nor for the hunter-gatherer, as all members of the team are selected on their capacity to collaborate, which they must then do in their own interest. Our professional institutions are not very comfortable collaborating, honourable exceptions so, but the EDGE has been collaborating, has been encouraging them to do so since 2015, when we published the findings of the EDGE Commission of the future of professionalism. In that, we suggested that they practice the art of collaborating in 6 areas including education and climate emergency. In 2019, the EDGE convened a meeting of 25 professional institutions and other bodies to spend half a day agreeing how they would work together to meet the challenging targets set by the UK Committee for Climate Change. We were pretty surprised that they all came, and even more amazed that they agreed to proceed. 2 years of carrots and sticks and visits to the committee, of Climate Change, saw this develop into the Construction Industry Council's Climate Action Plan for all the major professional institutions in construction in the UK. 31 have now signed up to this and are working in the 10 work streams to deliver it. And it was launched here in Glasgow at 9:30 this morning. Yes, collaboration is an essential key to our future. Thank you.